Street Fighter League Season 3 continues, but this is the preseason and we have our undercard match about to come up. We have UIU's NL going up against JeonDDing. Once again, just to reiterate, this is for future scouting. UIU is a new team here for Street Fighter League and JeonDDing is not included. So what happens if, NL wins this time? Maybe next season we get the switch up. We get JeonDDing on the team instead of NL. But for right now, this is bragging rights. It's going to be NL versus JeonDDing. But before we get in there, we're going to have a small talk, a few words from UIU's NL.
American and Japanese, they have country as Street Fighter League. I really want to join them. I can't before season, but this season is more global and international, so I can attend it. I think UIU is now is good team. They are playing against JeonDDing. He like jump and entire with crouching medium punch, so I beat him. Okay.
NL, one of the strongest players you asked me Street Fighter wise for UIU, but they have a whole team of killers. We touched on the fact that he did not do too well in that 2018 season or that 2019 season, but still a very strong competitor. What are your thoughts on NL?
So I think it's one of those growing pain situations where NL is transferring his skill of his mechanics of how he plays the game as Cammy and trying to find himself with another character, which is in line perfectly for the likes of Street Fighter League, because his transition from Cammy to Akuma just makes him a stronger competitor for the CPT as well. I think he's in great shape. And not only just with those competitors, but some of the folks on Team UIU are just such solid fighting game players in general. We're about to see an exhibition with JeonDDing. JeonDDing, who's been proven time and time again that he is more than competent in any fighting game.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've seen him in the CPT rocking that Cammy before. I'm kind of curious as to who he's going to be playing in this exhibition. But regardless of that, he's going to be such a pivotal training tool for Team UIU. Just that entire house in general are such talented players. JeonDDing's only like one of the many.
Speaking of JeonDDing and being one of the UIU players as well, we have a few words with an interview. Here's JeonDDing.
UIU company season 3 maybe is good because it's NL and Kami's character go very strong. Also, it's all key is play Rashid also top kill character. I'm every time very exciting. His NL his change is Cammy and change is Akuma, but he's now super strong. Last year also same. His play is weaponish and it's a mind game. He's moving. Anything is super good. Yeah, maybe very difficult.
JeonDDing dropping a lot of facts right there. Of course, him and NL, you spoke about this. These guys actually played with each other for a time where JeonDDing was trying to catch up, play some Street Fighter, having a teammate, a team member, like you said, is something super strong, and they got very, very strong together. JeonDDing actually entered a few Street Fighter tournaments, if I remember correctly, one of them being CEO. You guys might want to check that out. But he's had a very strong base of Street Fighter around him, regardless of what game he plays. So I feel like any game he plays, if he has the proper base, just depending on his other skills, just based off of those other skills, he'll always be able to kind of rise to the occasion.
Right.
I mean, and it's no stranger to anybody the fact that NL is one of his teachers, right? And you still have Oil King, you still have Kami that's also on the team. That's a very strong Street Fighter base to learn from. But there's no more learning. This is an actual exhibition set for bragging rights and potential scouting. Man, I can see JeonDDing's cheekbones. It's been a minute. My man's definitely been in the gym.
Oh man, he's rocking Rashid. Okay, so the last time I saw him play was with Cammy, if I'm not mistaken. But at the same time, picking Rashid, super solid.
I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming.
I'm a fan, immediately.
Like a true cheater, going straight to the Rashid.
Taking a page out of the US handbook, pick a top tier.
Right, exactly. And the teammate, the UIU, Oil King. He's got more than enough experience.
Well, true. That is mad true.
He's got a teacher. Let's go. My man's a super diamond. Man, I ain't even a diamond yet.
You're a diamond in my heart, Steve. You're fine. You'll be all right. All right, so NL versus JeonDDing, Akuma versus Rashid. What can we expect between the two?
I can tell you right now that it's going to be about controlling. Rashid definitely has the power to control the pace of most of these matches, especially after getting a knockdown. You see that walk speed, good pressure with the forward medium punch.
But at what cost? You sacrifice yourself at -2, allowing Akuma to pretty much take the pace. But man, JeonDDing with the right wake-up call each and every time so far.
I like right now how my boy NL is just backing up. Walking him down, red fireball, tries to catch him with the whirlwind, not gonna help. Demon flip to keep the corner, NL in control.
Are you kidding me?
Just to get out of there though. Oh, the double fake out just to, oh, side switch? No.
Oh, the
Just
damage.
take the damage. Not the round though.
Got a little bit of frame kills to make sure.
I was looking for EX mixer right there.
That could have been an uppercut. Missed opportunity.
Wow.
Okay, and the check on the jab. Very, very scary situation. That could have been death on either side. Any sort of opening, Rashid can definitely dish out that damage, but still a solid maneuver there from NL using the stand jab. Okay, trying to bait something out. And I like that too. This crouch fierce is just too good.
Yeah, it's really good. Covers a lot of range as well. And on top of that, that's the range that Akuma typically walks in and out, you know, just to try to keep the footsies going. Okay.
Ah, a little bit too far out, but no, he's just fine. It's all right.
Yeah, a little late for the punish. Wake up, EX spinning mixer to get out. JeonDDing still doing really good. Nice anti-air, activate off the standing heavy kick, excuse me.
What a backdash too.
Oh, just to get through the fireball. Yeah, that trigger 2 is one of the new tools from Rashid. We see a lot of people using. Side switch combo, NL in control. Gets the forward throw, sets up with the target combo, activate on the block.
Free activation out there for NL. Oh, just raw!
And he hit a button because that said count. Or maybe he caught the recovery? I don't think so.
So here's the thing. No matter what the situation was with JeonDDing, NL was still in the right position to get the chip damage into critical art for that kill. You saw a counter hit on the side of JeonDDing. I think that might have been the startup of Crouch Fierce or any sort of heavier button. The fact of the matter is, I think that was a checkmate scenario for NL regardless.
No, it was, because he was definitely stuck there anyway once he hit the ground. I respect the fact, I saw the counter hit, I was like, he didn't really have a choice at that point anyway, because he was still in that range. So that was a very good call out. JeonDDing in trouble, NL takes that first game. But no, you're right though. You can see, however, that NL is very much playing like the ground game, where he's like, look, I know you want to do these things, and he's calling them out on quite a few of them. Not throwing out too many buttons up close because he doesn't want to get, you know, clipped by any stray buttons. That crouching heavy punch, more specifically, crouching medium kick, which we have not seen JeonDDing use, or even that standing medium kick. I feel like there's tools that Rashid has in this matchup that he can use a lot more. Well, not a lot more, but enough to make Akuma respect the ground game. But let's see if he changes anything up. Oh, you always got to test them. I don't blame him. Sometimes I'll start around with a jump because I'm like, look, let's see how awake you are. If you anti-air me out of this jump, and depending on which one you do, you might or might not be ready. Okay, he's obviously ready because he's hit you with the cross up at this point. All right.
And you know, that's not too bad. You're not eating a back fierce into demon flip into the palm for Oki and the damage, right? I mean, like, that's okay. You're still testing the waters a little bit. I like that, busting out, setting that pace early, letting him know, you know what, I'm not afraid to use this meter. That's such a risky maneuver with the spinning mixer. And again, look at this pressure from NL. Keeping him contained. And yeah, he's ready for that jump out. He was a couple paces ago.
I like the standing heavy kick activation again. JeonDDing trying to start some offense. Nice jab to stop the roll. And you have to look for that up close because a lot of times Rashid likes to walk up and get you with a throw right after blocking that whirlwind, especially in V-Trigger 2. That's the end of it. Full CA available for NL.
Tough spot for JeonDDing right now. Yeah, free activation route, has to hold it. Here comes EX air fire, regular air fireball and V-Trigger. And a nice and easy confirm, I feel like. It was another situation where NL still could have spent the bar if he wanted to for critical art for that chip damage. It's unfortunate that JeonDDing got caught again pressing a button. Yeah, HP spinning mixer.
I didn't know that was going to catch the flip though. What the?
I like that.
That's what I was talking about. That crouching heavy punch is going to make you second guess, moving a lot in that range versus Rashid.
Oh, that could have been a huge punish on the side of NL, but still, JeonDDing gets away with it. Full momentum.
Dash up, forward throw. Backs up a little bit.
Oh, that could have been dangerous.
Oh, good pressure. EX spinning mixer again. And now JeonDDing has changed it up. He sees that NL was trying to keep him locked down with the normals. He's like, I'm going to do crouching medium again. I'm going to do standing medium. What are you going to do? EX spinning mixer. Get up off of me.
My man's trying to steal some turns, man. He had all the life lead and he didn't care about the risks. That's the kind of player I like to see. Big counter hit, no conversion. Still applying the pressure, forward throw, gets to do it again if he needs to.
Ooh, stand medium, kicking the red fireball. Back throw. NL wants control of the corner, crushing with the heavy punch on the EX spike. Uh-oh, here we go.
Decent amount of damage. Nice throw break there from NL. Trying to approach. Even though V-Trigger is active, yes sir, got the raw activation. But now NL gets to steal all its momentum. Absolutely dangerous for JeonDDing. One false swipe and critical art, exactly what I was talking about. The pretzel call saying see ya to game 2.
Yeah, you can tell right now the NL has he has an understanding of what JeonDDing wants to do. That could be just the experience, right? That could just be the experience kicking in, or it could be the fact that these guys play with each other all the time. JeonDDing not liking this at all. Lots of head shaking in that video from JeonDDing.
You don't really get to see Rashid shut down like that while in V-Trigger 2 state, or just V-Trigger in general, right? You're always kind of fearing that momentum push from Rashid, but I think maybe V-Trigger 1 would be a better answer compared to V-Trigger 2 in this specific matchup.
Yeah, I think V-Trigger 2 is definitely the more controlling, and it comes with more Rashid experience, I feel, because you don't have access to that instant control by being like, I'm just going to set V-Trigger 1 on the screen and walk behind it to push you.
I like that a lot more in terms of control, in terms of being able to hinder your opponent's movements.
Demon flip, air fireballs, all of that stuff. The dive kicks, you can legit be like, block this, hold this. You can walk him to the corner if you can get that out on the screen. But let's see if he actually made a change. Let's see if that's going to make a difference here, because he's not looking too good so far. JeonDDing thinking about it, though.
2 wins on the side of NL. Pretty convincing so far. And in a similar manner, JeonDDing is putting himself in these situations where it's checkmate scenarios, where he's going to be eating this block, full critical arc. I think he has to find a way to force the meter usage on the side of NL, right? So you got to think, it's like, if he's going to save this meter, does that mean I'm able to safely meaty him without any repercussions? Is he actually willing to spend it on an EX uppercut? Who knows?
All ideas that start coming into your mind, like, well, look, he hasn't done one wake-up EX DP yet. Is he going to do it? Maybe I should spend a little portion of his early life bar to see if he's willing to spend that meter just to get me away from him. Jump medium kick side switch.
In the mix. He actually put himself in the mix. Now, great tracking there from NL. As soon as he saw Rashid take to the skies, no matter what, he was going to press a button. He was ready for that air reset. And JeonDDing knew he was just trying to get out of that corner. He was already shaking his head once he got there. He's like, I do not want to be here. I have to find any means necessary to get out. But still, NL been in that situation before.
Once again, trying to get in with that dive kick, not going to let it happen.
Great confirm.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a side switch. Okay.
Yeah, being able to back roll out of that.
The whiff punish.
Okay. Dashing up. Very liberal with the movement too. No checks from JeonDDing. Does the raw activation once more. But so long as NL is on offense, good luck getting any sort of enhanced whirlwinds out. What are you going to do now?
And you know that like NL has like expertise in like keeping oppression up, right? Like he's able to keep you in block for a long time just from fear alone. And I feel like that came from all of this like expertise with Cammy. Raw CA. Looks like a dragon comes out of the ground.
Is that
you gotta hit him with the bruh.
And I like the
dragon, bro. Is that you? So the thing is that NL is slowly but surely just taking advantage of a lot of the small things that JeonDDing is not able to keep track of right now. That up-close game is going to be a lot more vital in this matchup, because if Akuma gets a knockdown, you're going to be afraid. Don't get me wrong, Rashid does have a 3-frame wake-up, but you know NL is okay with just walking up and being like, well, if you do mixer, then I'm going to hit you. So now I feel like the guessing game is so heavily on JeonDDing right now for him not to make mistakes.
Yeah, and there's some pretty significant changes into Season 5 in terms of like how Rashid can operate after landing said mixer. Like, even though he gets like a bust out, he doesn't get the same kind of setups he used to, right? That was a significant nerf going into Season 5 regarding the EX spinning mixer, where it no longer allows Rashid to continue that kind of momentum. So that's something NL kind of considered. He's like, you know what, even if I take this EX spinning mixer, I'm just fine. We're back to neutral, and I've been winning that game throughout the entirety of this set.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to think about. As like a competitor, you want to look at every little, you know, micro transaction in a game. Like, well, he didn't use any EX bar like to stop me on wake up, so I could press a little harder there, right? Like, he's not hit buttons like these 3-framers either, so I can just space it and see if I can get him to whiff. Things like that come to a head when you're playing matches like this, because it feels like these guys have played each other so much that there's little small instances where NL's taking advantage. Medium kick, red fireball.
There we go. Yeah, starting to utilize those normals. Oh, but you whiff out of place even with a heavier normal. That's a lot of recovery.
Look at the spacing. Just slowly backing away from JeonDDing. Look at the gray life up there. I don't even know how many times he's actually hit him. Nice dragon punch right there as the anti-air. Neutral jump.
Yes, sir. Another confirm. He's going to spend it. Is that enough stun? It sure is. Building a little bit of bar.
And done. Yeah, this is not good. Round point here. Set point, excuse me, for NL versus JeonDDing.
And it's been quite the clinic showing how strong NL is currently with the Akuma pick. But it's still, you know, JeonDDing he's a training partner right now. He's trying to make sure that NL is completely sharp when it comes to Street Fighter League. I get it. I totally get it. But at the same time, if he's trying to be a competitor, he might end up facing his own brother, right?
Yeah, right.
His own UIU brother.
Okay, wait a minute. JeonDDing, momentum in the corner, trying to fish for a big counter
That's
hit
what
there
I'm talking
against
about.
the
Let's
stun.
go.
It ain't over yet though. Oh, yes it is. Okay,
it
I forgot it's
definitely
Akuma.
is.
It's Akuma. You know he don't have any life. Okay, JeonDDing, 1 on the board. Let's go. 2 points. You're gonna need more than that. You're gonna need more than that, bro. Well, one more point, you get a match. Let me get that first. We'll start with 1 more point. Blocks on the EX. Fireball.
Oh, okay.
Punish.
Walked into that range, gonna force that air. I can't tell. I'm pretty sure that was a buffer on the side of NL. Spinning mixer, and look at this. What happens afterwards? Can't really do much out of that, right?
Yeah, that's true. It just resets it like you called out. Oh, the whiff punish with the target. Oh,
Another
shimmy.
whiff punish.
Oh, dead? Nah.
No, he's living. I'm right.
He's living in the grave because he's dead as hell. NL takes it 4-0 over JeonDDing. But it's cool though. I mean, we did say this is for, you know, an opportunity to potentially be looked at for future iterations of Street Fighter League. It will not be the next one for JeonDDing, or who knows, maybe that's all they needed to see. But NL is going to be the champion. I definitely didn't see JeonDDing with that pick though. I thought we were definitely going to see like a Cammy.
Cammy, yeah, I get that. But what's one of those things? Maybe he's like, I don't think NL needs Cammy practice because that's his old main. I think I'm gonna do something that's really gonna help the team and pick a new character for myself. 2, pick a character that's widely used in the CPT, which is Rashid. And I think either way, I mean, like it's a step forward. And it's, again, these are just exhibition matches. They're not trying to kill each other out there in the streets. So these guys are, I mean, it's something to look forward to, honestly. It's a big lesson for both players. And it's just only going to improve the chances of Team UIU.
Well, Team UIU coming out looking real strong. I mean, JeonDDing, you getting there. It's okay. You might be able to make it to Street Fighter League. Who knows? We're gonna leave that up to the UIU peeps.
You have to fight Steve in an arm wrestling match first.
Oh man. All right. Well, I definitely better get back in the gym soon. But I'll tell you who has been in the gym, NL, and he is our champion. Let's get some words.
In season 3, we training each other every tournament, so this matchup is really fun with JeonDDing. Pre-game interview, I tell you JeonDDing like many jump, so I'll use this, and I think my play compared to before little more patience, so I think JeonDDing little confusing. Now I can go Street Fighter League. I'll do my best. Thank you.
NL showing just how much he's been taking this seriously. Like I said, I saw him at one championship event not too long ago. I know my guy is still in the gym, well, the training gym for Street Fighter, especially if he wants to make a splash here in Street Fighter League. Once again, shout outs to UIU as well as NASR for getting involved in Street Fighter League, expanding upon the roster that we already have here, because I guarantee you it's going to be great. But shout outs to both of those guys for putting on a great show. JeonDDing, back to the gym, and then back to the Street Fighter lab. In that order, hit the gym first, give me a set for losing, and then go back to Street Fighter.